What is up, everybody? How are y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wine Wednesday. It's your girl, Savon, and you're tuned into I'll Grab the Wine. I'll Grab the Wine is a show for the girls and the gals who sometimes need a little wine to say what's on their mind. Here we celebrate success, blackness, and womanhood. So get a glass and listen fast, and I'll grab the wine. Honey, so much stuff has happened since we were here last on Wednesday. And shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. Shout out to everybody that's watching live on my page right now. So awesome. Thank y'all for being here. So I decided to start a book club. I want to open up with that. So if you're interested in, the book club, check me out. Check out my blog. We're reading The Four Agreements. I hope y'all get into it with me. I'm definitely going to share my hot takes, and the whole rollout is on my blog, so check it out right now. Subscribe to the newsletter, you guys. It is it's going to be something only the way that I know how, child. Okay, so first things first, before we get into everything, shout out to our sponsors. Coming to a city near you, Papa's Tasty Foods. You can have whatever you like at Papa's, okay? So if you want to be a sponsor, you can see your products on I'll Grab the Wine. Contact us today about advertising and sponsorship opportunities. All right. So now that all of that is out of the way, honey, I am so excited to bring on this guest, y'all. This is probably one of the most talented people in the Dallas, Texas area. I'm not saying that just because she's on the show. I'm saying that because I've seen it. I've seen it live. I've heard it on recordings. I've seen it on TikTok. When you get to witness somebody this talented, you just it's so different. So I am going to bring her on, and she's going to tell us about her.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, y'all? This is Jada Arnell. If you don't already know, get familiar with it, okay? Because she ain't going nowhere, champ, at all. Period. So tell everybody about you, how they can find you, all of that.
Yeah, well, first I want to just say thank you so much for having me. I had a great time the last time, so I'm happy to be back. I'll get into it. So, like she said, my name is Jada Arnell. I'm a Dallas-based artist. I've been singing since forever. I just put out an album earlier this year called Down For Me. And I'm not being biased because it's my own album, but I'm saying it's really good, y'all. So make sure y'all go check it out. It's on all streaming outlets. That's Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. It's everywhere. So make sure y'all go check that out. And I'm just out here, living my dreams and just trying to make it do what it do so that I can continue to strive for success and do all the things that I've, dreamt of doing. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Girl, she's not kidding. So if you haven't heard the album, you definitely need to check it out. I'm gonna put all the information in the description once we get done with this. But okay. Definitely y'all need to check it out. Jada is singing her heart out, first of all. And second of all, anytime, if you're in the Dallas area, anytime she performs, don't delay. Go get your tickets. It is a performance that you do not want to miss. Y'all, I have to brag on her real quick because I'm just really good at that. I went to the Black Academy of Arts and Letters for the Riverfront Jazz Festival. Mm-hmm. And as y'all know, if you've been watching my morning motivations or if you tuned in last week, I am going through personal inventory. And all that means is that I'm taking accountability for everything going on in my life. I have been going through a breakup. You all know this. This is not news, okay? When I tell you, she must have said, it could all be so simple. I said, I am going to start crying. Why would you do that? Oh my God, it was too good. She hit it, and it was just like, oh man, damn it. Now I'm in my feelings.
No.
But it was a job well done, honey. Okay, that's all I can say. But we're gonna get into the topic of today to the topic of the day right now, guys, which is I can't accept that. And the reason why we're going to be talking about I can't accept that is because no is a hard word for anybody. We've heard it our whole lives, but it feels a lot more personal when you hear it working towards a goal. This is a reminder that sometimes no is not no. It's just not now. So let's get into the conversation.
Okay.
So the first question that I have for you is, can you tell me about a time where you worked really hard and you got a no?
Oh yeah. So my my junior year of college, I auditioned for a show, and like that's just kind of the thing that you do. I went to AMDA Performing Arts School, so you want to make sure that you're auditioning for things, getting in things, because it's easy for you to build your resume. So I auditioned for a show, which was for a musical called Ghost. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the movie Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg, but there's a musical. And so I wanted to play Whoopi's character in the musical. And I worked really hard. I did my research, studied, watched the movie, and also watched the musical, because they're similar but very different, because, there are songs included and stuff like that. So I definitely did, the work and the research. And I auditioned for the part and I didn't get it. And I was really hurt. And the girl that did it is one of my good friends. So I was very, very happy for her. But I was more so hurt because I just, I worked hard and I really, really wanted it. And that kind of happened a lot. There was another show literally right after that, a show called Aida, which is another musical. I wanted to be Aida. And I worked that one. I did work hard. Like, I knew I was like, these songs I have in the bag, I can hit these notes. This is comfortable in my range. I love the story. It's beautiful. And I went in for the audition and I still didn't get it. And so I was just like, what the hell is going on? Like, why am I not getting cast? I mean, granted, I was cast in the show, but as ensemble, I wanted a lead and I just wasn't getting a lead. And I wouldn't say I was completely defeated, because I've been told no before, but it's just like, it does suck, when it happens. So I just continued to work, and those situations were a little bit discouraging, but it happens. I had to learn from them and just, continue to just work, and practice, rehearse, all of that. So, eventually, when the next show comes up or whatever, I was prepared. So yeah, that was probably the times where I was like, ugh, I was a little defeated, because it's just something I really, really, really wanted, and I just didn't get it.
Can you walk us through your feelings of that no? And what I mean by that is, for me, when I experienced my first biggest no, I was younger. Like I said, I told y'all last episode that I've been doing this for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
And so I started when I was 18 years old. And I remember that I had this girl group, and I posted them today, ironically. And I still remember that feeling like it was yesterday. We were doing so good on our show. Broke as shit, though. Okay. We don't have money.
No.
And so we were at the studio and we were like, our show is performing better than everybody else's. Why don't we have a primetime slot? Like, our slot is like shit and people still listen. And so we were like, can we get the prime time? And they were like, no. And just for me, I know that it felt, for me, I felt like I wasn't good enough, even though I knew that wasn't true.
Right.
I felt like maybe I had all these feelings of doubt. Maybe I wasn't as good as I thought I was. Maybe the numbers aren't like they say they are. Like, I just had all of these negative thoughts. And, I know that's me, but what did you do? Like, in those moments, like, what were the emotions attached to it?
Yeah, my emotions are all over the place, because like I said, it was something that I really, really wanted, kind of similar to your situation. Especially if you know that your audition was good. I knew that what I gave in the audition was 100%. I knew that it was good, and even the people in the room felt it, but sometimes it's just not your time. So I was crushed. I really was. I think because I was older, I didn't let it affect me that much, because when you're a kid, it's completely different. And like you know, like when I was younger, I definitely got told no, and it hurt a little bit more because I was a kid. By that time, you know, by the time I get in college, I'm like, okay, I know that there will be no, so I have to pretty much prepare myself, you know, hope for the best, expect the worst, or yeah, opposite. But but I think that's the opposite. But you just have to be like prepared for whatever. So yeah, I was really, really discouraged and I was really sad about it.
Did you cry?
And yeah, I don't know. That was a hard time for me. Definitely because I knew I was like, I haven't gotten cast as a lead in anything since I've been here at school. So I was like, I don't want to leave this school. I don't want to graduate and not have been cast as a, you know what I'm saying? Like that was something that I was really, really striving for. That was a goal of mine. From the time that I started freshman year up until the day that, you know, they called my name to walk across the stage, whatever. So it sucked. It did. It really did. My feelings was hurt. It doesn't feel good at all. Trust me. It's not.
So, I mean, exercising transparency here. Because this is a real show, and if you don't drink, I'm sorry, you might want to have a sip before this. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the political answer is to say, like, am I lagging?
No, you're good. I can hear you.
Okay. But the political answer is to say, yes, my friend did it. And I'm so happy for her.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, was that initially, like, the way you felt? Or, like, is that what you're telling me?
There was a bit of jealousy, but it wasn't jealousy towards her. I don't know, because my friend group is so close. So I was like, I would rather it have been her than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It wasn't me, but I'm damn happy it was her. You know what I'm saying? So there's, I mean, jealousy is not, I wasn't envious of it, but jealousy, I think, is a complete thing. I think jealousy happens. You know, it's just like, oh, like I really, really, like that could have been like so cool. That could have been dope. But it was never anything negative. Like I never gave her like, no, like it was never none of that. Just because
good.
Yeah, I don't do that with my friends. That's just not something that I do. Like and I know this sounds like real like Patrick Queen answer or whatever, but it's true. Like whenever my friends are winning, I'm okay with that. Regardless of, you know, that's my own personal issues with myself. It's like, damn, I could have did better, you know, but if it's something that I know my friends also worked for and they get the opportunity, I'm okay with that. So no, there wasn't any like negative thoughts, but like I said, you know, like you can be jealous, like, oh, I wish I, you know what I'm saying, but it wasn't anything. It never gave anything negative at all, because like I said, I was still casting the show, so I was in the show, I was in the ensemble, I just didn't so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just take what I got and work with that, you know? So yeah.
I know that's right. That's good. I think it's always great to have a friend like you, and I think it's always great to have talented friends around you, because I don't know. I'm not gonna say that it's friendly competition, because I don't truly believe in that. But when you put yourself around people who are good, it makes you have to be great.
Better. Oh yeah.
Like, because you already know what you up against. Like you said, if it were anybody else, like, I think, what, ain't there like a meme? No, the one in New York when she was on Flavor of Love. You remember that episode when she was like, "You're the only bitch in here that I respected." Like, that's how it feels. It's like, yeah, like this is tough, but if there was anybody else, it would be you. I feel that. I really do. Thank you for sharing that, because I know that sometimes that's difficult to share. Is that something I want to get into? Yes, it is. I know it's difficult to share your failures. How often do you keep your failures offline?
It just depends. I honestly don't really share much. I really don't share my success either, because until something is, I have this thing, and this is pretty like common with people who are like in the industry, acting world, it's just like until you have signed on a line, you just don't speak on anything.
Mm-hmm.
There have been instances, there have been things I lost, things I've, been really close to getting. I don't speak on them just because I feel like I'm a jinx myself.
Mm-hmm.
But lately I've been winning. I really haven't been.
Period.
Hello. But by the grace of God, because that could, a no could come along at any time. So, but I don't know. Maybe never, because I really don't share I don't know. My mom is always like, you don't post about this, you don't post about that. I'm just like, like, I don't know, like it just, things have to be like serious for me to be like over the moon excited, even though I'm like, I'm super excited. Like it has to be like, say, like I got some stuff going on right now that I really can't speak on until it comes out. And hopefully everything goes well. So I'm just like, but I don't think I ever just post, which is a really good question. I don't think I've ever just posted like, hey y'all, didn't get it, but I think the reason why I haven't posted anything like that is because I had never tell people what I'm doing. So I feel like if I did post a failure, like I could, but I just feel like it would be completely out of context. I would be like, I didn't even know you was auditioning for it. I didn't even know you were going for it, or something like that. I've done a lot of singing shows and, gotten to the room with the producers, and I didn't get that. That's actually the first time I think I've ever shared that. So there you go, exclusive. But I don't know. I just don't really think anything of it. I think it's very important that people can see that I failed, because I feel like sometimes everybody does see me kind of winning a lot. Which is fine, but I trust and believe I failed. Like I remember last year I had something huge literally in my hand, and I don't want to say somebody jinxed it, but somebody jinxed it, and I really shouldn't have told anybody about it. But like sometimes you want to tell close people, and somebody just got a little too excited. Yeah, they just got a little excited, and it fell through my fingers. I'm not blaming that person, obviously, but I feel like that's a little like, it's like, I jinxed myself. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't speak on anything until I have signed the paper and I know for sure it's a go.
I think that's important. Like, I think that's an important case in point across the board. Like, your successes. Let me have a drink.
I love it.
Well, I guess we'll get into book club today. We'll go ahead and draw from that. So I was reading the 4 Agreements today and took a little time to myself. And in there, it says basically that it teaches about how words are magical. Like they're like spells, right? And that's a cool thing until it's not. Right. So it was basically saying how like we speak like magic over our lives, but some people sometimes speak black magic over our lives and they don't even know it because they're saying things playfully. But when words are magical, like magic doesn't know play or like seriousness.
Wow.
And so it's like truly important to watch what you're saying and who you're saying it to. And it had like a really great example of like how a mom, like, and then it made me like think about myself. I'm staying on subject though. How a mom was with her daughter and she had a headache, but the daughter was singing and she was like so upbeat and happy. And the mom was like, be quiet, your voice is terrible. Even though that wasn't true, she said it and it was like magic. It was a magical situation. And so the daughter thought like, maybe I do sing bad. Like maybe I should never sing again and keep my voice to myself. And so it's like one of those things to where when we tell people things, we really have to either when we say these things, we have to be on a different vibrational level to cancel out whatever they are thinking, saying, and doing about what I have going on, or we have to keep it to ourselves until, just like you said, till it's done.
Till it's literally signed, sealed, and delivered, honey. Like,
girl, it's just so amazing. Just to hear you tell about your story, get the scoop. But I also just want to share on my experience with like sharing. So I told you all, if you watch my morning motivations, make sure you check them out. If you don't watch my morning motivations, every morning, every weekday morning between the hours of 8:30 and 9:30, I'm on TikTok. And I'm pouring into people, just telling my life, because when I tell about me, I'm talking about you, and that's real life. So I was on there and I was sharing about why I had to take a hiatus from I'll Grab the Wine for a bit. And I said that I absolutely hate that I didn't get on because I'm on the other side of everything that I was going through. And I can talk about it now and laugh. But I wish I had told y'all what I was going through as I was going through it, because I don't know who that could have helped get through something as
Yeah.
well. And so I've seen the importance of both. I've seen the importance of not sharing until it's good news, but I've also seen the importance of sharing everything as you're getting through it and going through it, because we're in different industries too. So just as a person that truly believes in transparency, that is one thing that I truly regret. And I don't have many, but that's one thing that I do regret, is not sharing with y'all. Bitch was broke. She was down and out.
Yeah.
They almost repossessed the car. Should have told y'all all of that. Like everything. But I'm on the up and up now, girl. I don't have those problems. But it's one of those things now that I really wish I had shared with y'all, because not that I needed help, but like I just don't know who that could have helped.
Who it could have helped. No, I agree 100%. I think that I feel like the beauty of it is that we share based off of what it is that we love doing. Like you love this, this is your platform. This is a way for you to connect with other people. And I share in my music. Fairly, I don't really share about my personal life at all. I rarely share about my personal life with my close friends.
Right.
So
but you're a Sagittarius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why.
But I kind of wait until I let the music kind of do it. Sometimes the stuff in my music don't even have nothing to do with me, but I do have little hidden Easter eggs in there. Like, it's just like I wait until those moments, because I haven't reached where you are. You know what I'm saying? You're at a place in life where that's beautiful, that you are able to share, and your mind is pretty much, it's like you're not necessarily doing it for you, but like you're so far ahead. It's like I could possibly be helping somebody else. And I think like that with my music, but not me personally, if that makes sense. And I feel like that level personally, not just like on the platform, but you as a regular person are just extremely transparent, and that's beautiful. That is really beautiful. So I applaud you for that, because that's something I would not be able to share. Like I don't like, that would be hard for me to share, because you think about how people will respond to it. People will be like, you got this. And then some people will be like, she broke. Like, you know what I'm just saying? You just never know. You never know people's responses to your own problems. So that's why I applaud you for that, because that's beautiful. I hope to be there one day.
Girl, and like, to be honest, it's so crazy that I'm even hearing that from you. Like, I'm so thankful, because there was a time that I wouldn't say a thing. Like, I wouldn't tell anybody anything. Like, similar to you, I just wasn't a person that felt like sharing was a thing. But like you said, in my journey, as I've grown as a person, as an entity, a soul, a spirit, a thing floating on this sphere, I realized that we are not here for ourselves. We're here for other people. And if there is one person that I can touch, this ain't no bullshitting.
Yeah.
If there is one person that I can touch, like, then that's why I keep going. That's why I keep doing it. Like, because that one person is gonna keep me going for real. And I'm buzzed, so there's that. I can't keep doing this. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So somebody commented when I was on live on Instagram, you putting any tequila in your wine? Yes.
Do you really?
The answer is yes. Why my friend told me that the other day. he was like I was talking on the phone with him. I think I'm gonna have to tell y'all that story during story time, y'all, because I want y'all's opinion and I don't mind y'all being in my business. I called him on the phone and like I was telling him my little problems or whatever. And I was like, yeah, let me make me this drink. And we was on FaceTime at that point. He was like, is that wine? Is that tequila? I was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, oh, you
That
different.
is,
What are you getting into?
it's just got to be wine for me. I really don't even like tequila. Like
You
I'm
can't taste it.
drinking it at the moment if they taking shots, but there's nothing in me will ever make me be like, I want some tequila. No,
You can't taste it. It
girl.
tastes like juice. It
Mm-mm.
tastes like juice. This don't look like juice to you. It tastes like that. It
No,
tastes
it
like
looks
juice.
like juice. It does. It looks like juice, but that tequila it's gonna come through.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it just smacked me in the face real quick. So, but I'm good. I could talk. I could talk about this all day. Um, but hold on, let me bring it back in.
Yeah.
So, I noticed you told us a story about the no, and I feel like that's really important for people to know. Like, yes, like even though people like you, who I just admire in general as an artist and a person that's like going after their dreams, it looks like everything is a win. But it's also met with some no's.
Mhm.
I want you to get into like a yes after a no and share what that experience was like.
Okay. This will go along with the no's that I got. So, like I said, I was getting told no while I was at school. And then my last semester of senior year, I got cast
Mhm.
as a lead. And I was like over the moon excited. I was over the moon excited. I was so happy. I was like, this is what I've been working for. It was to a point where, because they sometimes have two shows going on. I auditioned for both of the shows. So both of the directors was literally fighting over me. Like, we want her. I had to decide.
Great news.
Yeah, it was a really good experience. Like I auditioned for The Bodyguard, which is like the Whitney Houston movie musical.
Girl,
Yeah.
I can see you doing
And then
that.
auditioned for another show called Anything Goes. Now for AMDA, you have a main show and you have a black box show. So everybody obviously wants to be cast as a lead in the main show. But my thing was, I was like, I love The Bodyguard. So I could say black box, but the two directors were kind of like, well, I want Jada. Like, I want Jada. I want Jada. So it was like, I was just like, you know what? Instead of me deciding, I'm gonna let y'all handle that because I'll be happy with anything, honestly. And so I ended up getting cast as the lead in the main stage, which was Anything Goes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was very happy about that. Really, really happy. And I just felt like finally all of my hard work had paid off and that I had met a goal. It feels so good to like write your goals down and then check one off. Like that was just like here, and it felt great because it was senior year. You know what I'm saying? Like it was senior year. So that was a really good time. And then some of the things that I'm doing now that I obviously won't speak on because I don't want to say anything yet. Coming soon though. But this is something that I'm in right now, situation where I also had to, get in front of people and kind of audition or just tell them about myself. And it was a yes. It was like, we really like you. We want to work with you. So so many different situations where I just have been told yes. And I feel like the good for me always outweighs the bad. And I don't really take a no. I don't take no's hard anymore. Even in college, I took it like, but I didn't take it as hard as I did when I when I was a kid. I'm way older now, so I'm not like old, but I'm grown.
Yeah, she's like early 20s. Like,
Right.
she is not having the same problems I am, okay?
Right. So I know that my no's will eventually lead to a yes. It's hard for a kid to understand that because it's like you want that right now, and it's just like I feel so defeated. But a lot of times your no is not even based off of you. It's sometimes based off of the people who are in the position to give you a yes. It's just like, not for this, but I'm gonna keep her headshot and resume in my back pocket because I might need her for something else. You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it.
Look, you might be in a position where that person that told you no will be the same person that will give you a yes. So I take my no's as literally stepping stones, like, not for this, but we're gonna keep on going because eventually I might get that yes. And it happens all the time. But I'm just I'm grateful to be in a position right now in life where, you know, I am winning, and I'm proud to say that. And I hope I keep winning. Even though I'm pretty sure there will be failures along the way, but I'm okay with that because they just make you better, and they are just like, you know, another life lesson that you can take, put in your pocket, and make sure you just keep what you always. But yeah, I was proud of that. Yes, I really was. I was proud of that. Yes. So yeah.
A couple of things that you shared that I absolutely love. I definitely could see you play a young Whitney Houston, period. I could see you going up there and baby, I would pay some big money to see that. Okay. Can we cast that again? But can we make this happen? But let me stay on track. I'm so thankful that you shared that story because I feel like it's so inspirational that you went from a no and like getting to your senior year and being like, damn, and to like, yeah, like it's not just that, but it's across the board. Like it just wasn't one yes, it was two of them. And now it's like, what's up? So I really admire that and I love that for you. And just knowing how talented you are, it's just like everything that comes to you is definitely not a no. It's just a not now, like literally.
Yeah.
And so another thing that you said that really stuck out to me was you gotta know, and it wasn't a no, it's a not for this. I think that's so important for people to realize that you may not be like, okay, so this is the best example I can come up off of the top of my head and being a little tipsy. You ever put an outfit together and you were like, I think I'm going to go with these shoes. And then you try them on and you say, very cute shoes, not for this outfit.
Not for this outfit, or just not for the event. It's not for, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a great.
But this works. Like, hold on, because there's going to come a day where I put on these badass shoes and everybody is going to compliment, not my outfit, they're going to compliment my shoes. And so that's kind of what it is. On the other side of that, I need to make this point. Being more transparent. In my youth, you're not gonna believe this. I was very quick at the mouth. And so, you know, let somebody tell me no, and now you're a nasty fucking bitch and fuck you and all of that stuff. And so now it's like, I was gonna use you, but you went off at the mouth. Like, why couldn't you keep yourself together, keep your composure? So, you know, like Jada said, you do not know why you gotta know. So just make sure that like you do not sever a relationship just because you gotta know this time. It may just be like not now, seriously. So keep yourself together.
Don't burn bridges. We just take our L, you know, gracefully.
Okay, girl, because you speaking to the young me.
Look.
I'm better now. I'm refined. I be coming out here talking to y'all, warning y'all. Okay. However, moving forward, the last thing that you said that really stuck out to me is that, you know, it felt better. like I feel like nobody really can verbalize what it feels like to get a yes after you've gotten a no. Like, it's just a feeling that you get that you just cannot describe, but it's joy. Like, if you had to bring it all to one word, it is joy, but you can't really describe how it feels. So, I want to encourage you all today, whomever is watching and looking, wait for that feeling. Don't stop, because that feeling is coming to you soon, coming to a soul near you. Keep going so you can understand what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So it can resonate to you.
Definitely.
My last question to you is, anybody who may be stuck in a rut, anybody who may have gotten their back-to-back no's and they still waiting for their yes, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to just be patient, because sometimes, and everybody might not be spiritual, everybody might not believe in the same things, but if you do believe in the God that I believe in, I will say that he has a certain plan for you. And sometimes you try to take a detour, he don't like that. There's a saying that if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, because it's just like he already knows what he has planned for you. So as long as you are staying the course, it will fall into place. Obviously, there will be trials, tribulations, hard times. That's just life. That's life in itself. But your purpose is your purpose. And if it's for you, it's for you. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that for myself. Like, I mean, transparent moment. There are times where I'm just like, this singing thing might not be it. And a lot of my friends are like that too. We all get into these, like, we all go through these phases where it's just like, is music really what I want to do? Because things are not happening right now, and I don't like that. Like, it's just like we want it right now, and we want it real fast. It's just like, it's like you standing at the end of a tunnel, and you can see the end on the other side, but you just know it's so far away. But it's just like, I got to keep walking, because I got to get through the tunnel. And I feel like that's how I view life. So I would tell everybody just to be patient, because your time is coming. And don't be envious of watching other people winning when it's not your season, because it's not your season. Your season will come. I had to learn that, like I said, I learned at a young age that knows will always happen. And so once I got older and I actually started to get in, like, the audition, all of that stuff, I was just prepared to know that my friend could get this and it might not be me. You know what I'm saying? So don't really worry about everybody else's, things right now, because you might be blocking your own blessing, being jealous of somebody else's. So make sure that you're patient and you're working towards whatever it is, because the harder you work, the more that different opportunities and things like that will come to you. Like, just be patient. And I tell myself that every day, be patient, be patient, be patient. Because I'm like, baby, at 21, Beyonce put out Crazy in Love. I'm 24.
Okay, so here's my thing. Listen, why did you say that? Because this literally goes hand in hand with the point I was going to make next. Yours is patience. Mine is consistency. I'm coming from a place of, I know that in order to meet the goals that you want to meet, in order to be the person that you're called to be, you have to be consistent. God is not rewarding laziness. Like she said, I don't know what you believe in, but I know that on my show, I talk about God, whether you believe, it's the universe, whether you believe that it's a spirit, if it's a soul, your ancestors. I can totally understand where you're coming from. Whatever entity you believe in, they are not rewarding anybody who is not consistent.
Oh, no, look, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You could be the baddest singer in Dallas, but if you're not, like you said, consistent, if you're not hard putting in any type of work, any of that, nothing is ever going to be handed to you. I feel like nowadays, because we have TikTok and we have Instagram Reels and stuff, we see all of these overnight success stories, and it's great, it's beautiful, but at the same time, like, it kind of hits that artist in the face, because it's like, you're not prepped for that. You're not ready, because
girl, and most of the time, to be honest with you, they are not overnight.
Yeah. A lot of times they're not overnight. I mean, but
they're not.
Yeah. We don't get to see the behind the scenes.
Exactly.
But it's so crazy how literally one video could change your life.
Yes.
One found on TikTok. Like, I know that girl that has the You Thought I Was Feeling You, like that whole new TikTok sound or whatever. She used to do bookings for 4,000. Her TikTok song just took off. Now her bookings are 15,000. The price has gone up, honey. So I'm just saying, you never know when time is coming. So like you said, stay consistent, but also be patient. The reason why I'm pushing patience is because, like, you can't rush what God has for you. You just can't, because that might not be the timing that that how he wants it to happen. So I think they both go hand in hand. Like, you have to be patient, but you also have to still be working hard, so that when the time does come, you ready. You ain't got to get.
Listen, I bought, okay, so I'm going to wrap it up why I said Beyonce, then I'm going to move into my next point that you just made me come up with again. Okay. So the reason I brought up Beyonce is because when I was trying to meet my water goals, like I'm trying to drink water, all my water that I'm supposed to drink every day or whatever. So one of my like sayings on there, like I'm very nice to me in the morning. I'm very gentle and I say, "You got it." And this is so good. Look at you. But by the end of the day, I'm talking cash shit to myself, okay?
Like,
So one of the bottles said, Beyonce came out with B-Day at your same age. And if that don't make me look at myself up and down, like, girl, drink this goddamn water. So, yeah, no, that's why I was like, no, Beyonce is like, girl, she's that girl. Like, she
that
is
girl.
what it looks like to be consistent. She is what it looks like to have patience. She is what it looks like to stay down to the come up. Like, she is what it looks like to have no's and then get a yes. Like, she is all that. Like, and to move on into the next point is that, like, I think for me personally, the reason why I go so hard about consistency and that talent, what did you say?
Hard work,
Talent beat
hard work
hard beat
when talent doesn't work hard.
is because honestly, y'all,
I love
I'm gonna go
it.
ahead and say this. I'm gonna go ahead and say this.
Go ahead, girl.
I don't think there's anybody out here that's being as transparent as me. I think everybody is extremely good,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think they leave themselves open to be vulnerable. And I think that's what makes me different. And
Yeah.
I think that's why my show feels a little different. I think that's why my show feels like a conversation. I think that's why when we met in person, it didn't feel like that was our first time meeting in person.
That's very true.
It felt like we knew each other, like,
I agree.
because that's how it is. Like, and anybody who's ever met me in person, that's how it feels. Is because you get on the show, we already homegirls in my head, so we might as well cut to the chase.
Period.
And I said all of that to say, where I have failed in the past is with consistency.
Mm.
And that's the only reason why I'm not, one of the girls just yet. And that's
Yeah.
a yet thing. Like, I'm sorry. If you're tired of me now, go ahead and get used to it because I'm about to take up a lot of space.
Exactly. Good.
It's coming. My time is coming. Like you said, it's a balance. It has to be both. It has to be both all of the time. It can't be one over the other. I know that you get tired. I know that things slow down. I know that mentally we put up these blocks in our heads. It's external sources. It's internal sources that tell us like, no, 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 no. You have to be your yes, and you have to be your engine.
Mm-hmm.
Send everything else to the back. What Jonas Skinner say? Skimmer. To the back. It's looking better already. You have to. You have to. That's how you get there. That's how we can sit here and laugh about all of that stuff.
I agree. I do.
So I am so thankful for this conversation. Like, it's always a pleasure with you, Jada. I promise you. I feel, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again because I know this to be true about you. You are the next superstar. You are the next entertainer. You are so talented. It's undeniable.
Thank you.
So y'all make sure y'all check her out. Follow her. Tell everybody everything, how they can find you again.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at Jada.Arnell. Same on TikTok. Jada_Arnell, I believe, on Twitter. My album, you can go stream that on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. Title is called Down For Me. Just type in Jada Arnell and it will come right up. And yeah, just keep rocking with me. Keep, supporting me because I appreciate every single stream, every single video post. I love when people send me videos of them singing my songs in their car. Like, I'm just like, y'all really jamming to this. So I appreciate it. And I'm just, I'm really trying to put the city on the map. Dallas has so many talented artists, and I feel like we are underestimated,
Mhm.
and I think it's our time to shine. It's our time to really get out there and tell the rest of the world that we have something to say, and that,
Yeah. Come on, Andre. The South got something to say.
you know, like full of talent, full of talent. And you'd be surprised at how much talent we're sitting on. But, the time is now. And I feel like the best way to really show people that is by being consistent, putting more videos out, music, having more shows, and just really promoting myself, promoting other artists, and just making sure that, everybody is aware of the talent that's here. So that's just, I'm blessed to be in a position that I'm in. And like I said, I'm just continuing to strive for greatness and hoping for success. And yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I know that's right. What PDD son say, can't stop, won't stop. Or what that Kodak? I don't know. Girl, y'all know y'all younger than me.
Girl, well, you said it right. Period.
But y'all, I don't even know how I'm gonna get through this next portion, but it is the wind down. Jada's been here before, so she already knows how this goes. The wind down is where we get into the good stuff, y'all. So first things first is, what are you drinking? Jada, are you drinking tonight?
I'm actually not. Like I said, I was a Russian girl. Always. I don't have my late and I'm at home.
It's all good.
But if I was drinking, it would probably be like Stella Rosa Black. It's so good to me. I love it. Yeah, it just depends. Like, obviously this is, wine. So probably Stella Rosa Black. I'm really not a heavy drinker. I really hate the taste of alcohol. So everything I drink has to be sweet, fruity, all of that. So I feel like
I'm gonna take you somewhere and then I'm gonna order you a drink so you can see, like,
okay.
Or you can come over and I'll make you a drink so you can see. Like, I drink fruity drinks. They're just gonna get you there.
That's what I want them to get me there in feeling, but I don't need them to be strong in taste. I can't.
So let me show you what I made so you can get into it. Here we go.
A spiked twist on the classic summer drink, a cherry limeade. Here's what you'll need. You're gonna need you a tequila, girl. I got Patron. Grab you a lemon lime flavored wine, some Simply Limeade, cherry grenadine, some little 1 ounce cups for measuring, cherries, and a lime. Getting the party started, right, girl? We're gonna start off with that lemon lime flavored wine at half a cup. Pour it on in. And we're going to go ahead and add that Simply Limeade to our spiked limeade mixture. Patron, I'm in my zone, baby. We're going to add 1 ounce of Patron to this mixture. You can add any tequila that you want, though. It's my show. I can do what I want to. We're going to add 1 ounce of cherry grenadine to this mixture as well. Ice me out. Baby, ice me out. We're going to add some ice and we're going to shake, not stir. Let's cut this lime so we can garnish up real quick live. And because I'm that girl, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a wine glass. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't, they just don't, sweetie. Adding a little bit more ice, garnishing with cherries, and a little lime for taste. And Miss Ma'am, you have a spiked cherry limeade. Thank you for joining me here on the Wine Down on I'll Grab the Wine.
Okay, I like that. Come
Yes,
on.
ma'am. And that is exactly what I'm drinking today. So when I tell you I'm a little buzzed, but it tastes good, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you.
Good.
Yes, ma'am. So now we are going to move into Get Your Wine. And it is story time. Y'all, it got real last week. I can only imagine what's going on this week. So I'll tell Jada, just remind her, she is a friend to I'll Grab the Wine. But, I'll read the story and then you'll give your opinion. You'll go first and then I'll weigh in.
Okay.
Here it goes. Ah, hell. I done already read the first line.
Oh, Lord. I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh, Lord. Dear Savon, caught my friend texting my boyfriend about me. It's been hella shady between the two of them, so I started keeping them away from each other, and I confronted both of them about it. And of course, they both denied it. Until I was watching his story and saw what happens to resemble our friendship bracelet. I lost it. That was 2 weeks ago, and I started adding laxatives to his meal and mixing them up so he wouldn't taste the difference. He's been taking horrible shit off and on for the past 2 weeks, more frequently and uncontrollable, and made an appointment to see a doctor. I can't keep pretending. Should I confront him again or tell him the truth? Or should I leave? Why would you do that? But you go first, Jada.
Okay. Okay, listen. Maybe it's just, we as Sagittarius, we are very like straightforward. We, whatever. Honestly, when I saw them texting, I would have did. I'm not gonna hold you. Like doing the whole laxative thing, like I just feel like if you're gonna do what do people say? If you're not gonna leave a man for cheating, don't bother him. Don't bother him.
Period. I've never heard that, but period.
Don't bother him. If you are not ready to walk out the door, don't bother him. There's no point of you questioning him. There's no point of you going through his phone. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you are ready to go through somebody's phone, you have to be ready to walk. You have to be ready to literally leave. So I'm not a fan of the tearing up clothes and burning shoes and laxatives. Like, I'm not a fan of that. I would rather just walk away gracefully and go do my own thing. Because now it's just like you just playing, because it's just like that's childish. I don't know. I don't really care for touching people's stuff and messing with people's body. Like I'm not a fan. I mean, I get it because he did you wrong, but I'm like, if you're not going to get to the bottom of it, or like you said, if you asked them and they said no, that's your answer. I mean, like
leave that there. If that's what they rolling with, then that's something you need to roll with.
So if you're not ready to leave, don't be questioning that nigga about nothing. Like, leave him alone.
Or her at this point.
I'm just a let him cheat in peace kind of person. You're not ready to leave. Now, I'm ready to dip. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm worth and I know what I will and won't put up with. Like there are boundaries, there are non-negotiables. I have this conversation with my man all the time. Like we're aware of what we will and won't put up with. So when shit hit the fan, this was fun. I love you, but
it's been fun.
I won't be doing this. So I'm like, I don't really care for the laxatives. It's funny to me, but it's not some shit I would do. I definitely wouldn't, because that could like turn into something bad, and
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. But I get it. I would have dipped when I saw the text messages. Like there's no point in me if I've already seen the text messages. Like what else do you need to know? That's my opinion. I hate to be harsh. Like I said, it's the Sagittarius and me. We're very blunt, straightforward, but girl, leave.
I think the Aquarius in me, since we're going with zodiacs,
Okay.
I think the Aquarius in me, like initially, like I'm not gonna lie, when I first read it, it's like, oh, play the game harder. Like that's what the initial Aquarius answer was. And it's like, play the game harder, like chess, not checkers, chess, not checkers.
Mm-hmm.
But the refined version of me, that's a lot more sensible, is like, girl. And the reason I'm like that now is because I am single, okay? And I haven't been single in 2 years. And I'm just like, this is very peaceful. Like I sleep at night and I don't worry if somebody's cheating on me. I don't worry about going through anybody's phone. I get up and go whenever I want to. I splurge on myself. I don't have to worry about picking up the tab for a man or anything like that. Like, I don't know. It's pros and cons with all of this. Sometimes I kind of miss having my butt rubbed. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, sometimes I just go and have $300 meals, and that makes me feel better. So I don't know, girl. And then on top of that, like Aquarius are really good at being alone. So like I said, initially, like the first thing would be like, do it back. But then the very next one is, I can be by myself. And I know that's not true for everybody. A lot of people, they suffer from codependency problems, issues, or whatever, and they don't even know that. But I can be by myself. I like me, I love me, and I have a really good time with me. So, baby. But on the other side of that, that's the man portion. On the female portion, I will say, get your new homegirl. It just sounds like people that you put yourself around.
Look, yeah, child, I can't even speak because I'm like, the way never, we don't play them games. We just don't play those kind of games. Like I said, boundaries with your man, boundaries with your friend. The only reason why you and my best friend should be talking is because y'all are planning my surprise party or my
or an engagement.
You know what I'm saying?
And then even that, don't go to my best friend. Go ask my mama, and she'll keep y'all all in the loop. You don't need to talk to her directly.
You don't need to hit up my friends for nothing. I don't hit up your friends for nothing. Don't hit up my friends for nothing, baby. No, we good. So whoever that is, I'm so sorry for your situation, but you played.
I'm sorry to this man.
Played yourself when you stayed. That's when like there's so much power in having the strength to just say, I'm good on you. Like, I'm good. On the friend and the man. Like, I'm good on y'all. And then walking away. Because that's what gets people like, damn, she really gone. Like,
no, that get anybody quicker. When they think that you need them. Not going.
Girls, like, men don't think like how we think. When you try to get your lick back, that nigga he's not going to see you the same. Especially if you try to get your lick back with doing what he did, he's going to see you as another hoe. Like, just relax. Leave and then go do your thing. I don't block. I'm not unfollowing. I'm not doing none of that. You're going to see me winning. You're going to see me doing what I'm doing. And you can watch from a distance. And that's fine. We ain't got to have no bad blood. You did what you did. And I made the decision that I made. Have a great life. I hope that the next person that, you decide to be in a relationship with, you can do right by them, but it won't be me. So.
I don't know that last part, JD. You is better than me.
It is.
Because you is going to be blocked. I'm blocking you. I'm blocking your mama. I'm blocking your cousin because I know he knew you was doing that. I'm blocking everybody. I'm sorry. I'm that girl. I'm blocking everybody for my mental health. And then on top of that, to be honest with you, I've only fallen in love with Gemini and Libra, and they come and pull up to your house and try to talk to you. So they a different type of loony, and that's why I gotta block them. But then on top of that, Jada, I don't know, girl. Hold on, Coach. This a little different. I'm blocking everybody.
With me, for your own mental, like, that's fine. But I personally, and like I keep going back to this, it might just be the Sagittarius in me. We have a way of literally erasing people from our memory. Like, it's almost scary how bad I can act like you don't exist. So
no, that's an Aquarius thing too, because like I remember somebody called me, and I was like, to be honest, I had your funeral in my head. Like, you were dead and gone, and I'm so sorry that I didn't know that you were still alive, actually. But girl, I don't know. And then you said, I wish you the best. Girl, that is a whole nother thing. Because hell in jail, girl. I do not be wishing that.
We'll have to have another talk, because the way I see relationships, like, everybody that you come across, they're just experiences in life. And I don't.
But for that, Jada.
No, for that situation, it sucks, obviously. Like, I mean, I'm not going to wish nothing bad on you. That's just not my character. Like, I don't hope you die.
Okay.
It's not that serious to me. Like, like, you did what you did. Am I hurt? Of course I'm hurt. But for my own sanity, there's no reason for me to be dwelling on this situation. There's no reason for me to be wishing that you was dead, wishing the worst for her. Because like I said, the feelings that I have for those two people, they don't go away like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still love you. Am I in love? Do I care as much as I used to? No. But, I have to, for my own sake, my own sanity, my peace, I got to do what I got to do so that I make sure that I'm good. Now, whatever happens on the back end with y'all, that's fine. But as for me, in my mind, my whatever, I'm cool. I'm good. We don't have to ever talk again. We don't have to do none of that. I just know that I just see every relationship differently. Like, every relationship is a different experience, and that just, shit happens. And like I said, I would be
real.
That's not to say that you can't be mad. Everybody will be mad, but I'm just not the person. I don't have to block your mama. I get it. I get it. I don't have to block you. Unless you would have to, like, that's a messed up situation, but you would have had to, like, put me in, like, a life or death situation for me to just cut you off completely like that. Like, blocked, never want to hear from, like something like that. But, like,
I'm changing, Jada. See, you making me want to change.
I think now
that I'm blocking everybody, but you making me want to change.
Patience with people are just very low now because, you know, you just never know what people are capable of. So I'm just like, instead of getting worked up, instead of giving myself a migraine, instead of going through depression, I would rather just like
leave that where it's at. Yeah.
Whatever doesn't bring me peace, it can go. And I'm good. I still got my peace. I still got my sanity. I'm good. Now, you gonna be the one over there crying and
girl
lost the good.
I'm talking about tummy turning in the corner.
Yeah.
Girl. Okay, listen. You come on my show and you ask me to help you. I don't know what y'all be wanting me to say. Girl, that's our opinion. Good luck. Good luck.
Whoever that's a sucky situation. Because I get it.
Yeah.
Anybody would be ready to fight with something like that. So hey, I get it.
Girl, good luck. So, you know, Jada, this is the part of the show. It's like my favorite part of the show, and it is let that shit go. And let that shit go is the portion of the show where you have to let go of something that no longer serves you. So what are you letting go of today?
I think I'm letting go of... Oh, that's a really good question. I'm letting go of procrastination. I can sometimes I'm a big procrastinator, and that can like be extremely detrimental to my career. And I have to tell myself that all the time. Like, I just got to get shit done. Like, get it done. Just, you have to get it done. You need to go to the studio. You need to make sure you're writing. You need to, and I'm a big procrastinator. I always have been, because I feel like sometimes I work better under pressure, but it's just really not healthy. Like, it's not good. So I'm going to say I'm letting go of procrastination and just getting shit done.
Period. I like that. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I think this week I'm going to let go of... I think Jada brought up a very strong point. That, like, oh, with this whole situation, and who knew she was going to read me like that? But just your answer shows me that there is still a lot of growth to be had. I am definitely that person that is like, fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck all, I love them. They was in on it. Y'all was conspiring against me the whole time.
Yeah.
But I'm like coming into a space, and also just after, y'all know I'm a connoisseur of really great reads. And so like after reading so many books that say you cannot be like that if you want to get to the next level, you have to like leave things where they're at. You have to love people where they are. Like, just reading that is not healthy. Like, I'm starting to realize that is not healthy. And I want to let y'all know that I even backtracked. Like this week, I even backtracked somebody that I had did all the whole hoorah and hoopla to, because I'm still on a journey. Y'all have to realize that this is real life and this is a journey of mine. So what am I going to let go of? I am going to let go of being that person. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm letting that go. So, you know, when we let things go, we have to drink to that. And I'll drink to that is the portion of the show where we celebrate something about you. What can we celebrate tonight?
We can celebrate success, whatever that looks like for me. Like, you know, I know y'all, not everybody, but if you do follow me, you just, you know, you see the things that I post, the moves that I make. And so I will drink to success, and I'll say two things. We'll drink to success, and we'll drink to, let's go back to one of your points. Drink to consistency. I love this. Success and consistency, because in order to be successful, you have to stay consistent. So I think those two things. Maybe I stole your word, but I like it.
Period. No, I love that. Good. Like, girl, and everything that you have going on behind closed doors, baby, I'm wishing you the absolute best. But I already know it's yours. That's why I'm not worried. like I know it's yours. Like okay, anyways, I could brag on you all day. It is really easy. You make it easy.
Thank you.
But what am I gonna drink to today, y'all? I done started a book club. I ain't never been part of a book club. Hell, I don't even know what you're supposed to do in one of them. Yeah, I done started a little book club. So y'all check out my blog. It's definitely gonna be like one you've never seen. I absolutely positively love books and I love sharing knowledge. And I also when I show y'all my notes, you'll see. That's all I can say. So check out the book club and get involved. I'm so excited for not just I'll grab the wine, but I'm excited for myself for doing exactly what you said, is just being consistent, showing up for me. Okay.
Period.
So yeah, tell everybody one more time, Jada, how they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at jada.arnell, TikTok, jada.arnell, Twitter, jada_Arnell, YouTube, Jada Arnell. Y'all go stream my album called Down For Me on all streaming platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, YouTube. Make sure y'all are streaming, and just continue to keep me in your prayers and support your girl. And whenever I post about shows, I would love to see all of y'all in the audience. And yeah, just like I said, keep me in your prayers and stay up, stay in the mix with me and my page and stuff like that, because I definitely want everybody to be a part of my journey. I really appreciate all of the support. It does not go unnoticed. I see every comment, every like, every reshare, repost, retweet. I see it all, and I'm just so thankful and grateful for every last person who has supported me in any kind of way. And yeah, thank y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna reiterate, y'all. Make sure y'all streaming everything for real, because that helps artists, whether you think it does or doesn't. It helps. So stream everything. Watch the videos. She did. Was it Rain Down? That's the one.
Rain Dance. Yeah,
Rain Dance. Y'all have to watch the video. It was like I was like, Jada, okay, she grown now, honey. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. Y'all have to watch all of this stuff and get involved so she is one. I told y'all I could talk about it all day. She's one of the most talented people here in Dallas, Texas. I could brag about Jada all day long, but I want y'all to experience her for yourselves. So make sure that you're doing exactly what she said. Go check out her shows. Make sure that you're streaming all of her music. Check out her YouTube, all of that stuff. Check out her interview at 97.9. She is so beautiful, and if you think that this was good, like, you're going to love that interview. Get into Jada Arnell right now. Don't delay.
No.
You can follow me on all social media platforms, 2 SCVON. Make sure y'all sign up for the newsletter, y'all. I am so excited, and I will be dropping little hints about everything there, because I have some other things that are going on in the works and I don't want y'all to miss it. I actually want the people who are here to hear it first. So sign up for the newsletter. Don't delay. Okay. Check me out every single morning on TikTok for morning motivations between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Please believe it that sometimes I am late. However, it is still great. I am still delivering a message. Right now, I'm talking about personal inventory. And if you didn't catch that, and if you're new to this, if you're just hopping on, personal inventory just means that I am taking accountability for everything that goes on in my life, because things don't happen to you. They happen because of you. You make a conscious decision, and because you make a conscious decision, there is an outcome. So everything that I say on morning motivation, I tell about me, but I'm talking about you. So make sure that you tune in, because it gets real. It's a real deal on there, okay? Yeah, I'm so thankful for everybody who tuned in today. I'm so thankful for you being here, Jada. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. Always a pleasure to see you in person. Yeah, y'all, I'm just so excited for the show. Next week, y'all have to check it out. Miss Christina, one of my mentors, is coming on the show. She is owner of Girl Talk Salon, and she is basically like the creator of the Texas International Hair Show. So this is like a heavy hitter that we have coming on next week. And then later on in the month, we'll have Evander come on the show and tell about everything that she has going on. I know that's your Sag twin, yeah. Yeah. So, oh, y'all have the same birthday. Oh, I just thought y'all was the same sign. Okay.
Yep, girl.
Well, there's that. Period. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. It's going to be a great month here on I'll Grab the Wine. So until next time, I'll grab the wine. I will see y'all next week. Thank you, Jada. Thank you so much. Bye. Good night.